Chapter number 54, Building and Selling Satellite Practices. Over the years, I've built and sold 10 satellite practices. I've trained doctors who've done between 3 and a dozen successful satellite sales. I truly love the process and have developed a low-stress formula that I'll share with you now. In short, I hire and train associates who want to be clinic owners. When an associate qualifies for their own clinic, we carefully plan and build up the business of the satellite to such a successful level that the associate practically runs to me with a check in hand, eager to buy the practice. The DC gets training and then a great practice. I get a check. It's a perfect win-win. However, that all begs many questions that require precise and important answers. How do you know you have the right associate? You screen for them. By now you know I love spinal screenings, and not just because they produce thousands of new patients over decades. I also like the process and know how to make it fun. I find associates the same way. I screen for them. Number 1, my ads screen for the doctor who's looking for a job now but wants to be an owner someday. Number 2, my interview checks long-term goals and compatibility. Number 3, my tests check entrepreneurial aptitude. Number 4, my employment offer includes a detailed explanation of the entire process from associate to owner, including the price of the future satellite. I also include a list of my former associates who are now clinic owners and encourage the doctor to get in touch and ask questions about the process. I need the associate to see that accepting my offer is truly the best option for both of us. It must be win-win. I've actually pushed qualified applicants in another direction. Why? There's a lot of hard work involved in building a practice, and I don't want anyone to regret their decision, including me. When a sharp young DC's other choice was to own their parents' practice for free, guess where I sent that doctor? Go home, kid. How do associates qualify for their own clinic? Once my carefully chosen associate is hired, I train the person in every aspect of building a practice, starting with new patient marketing. My associates start external marketing on their first day on the job, and that's not hyperbole. They're instructed to show up with their screening scripts memorized, word for word, and perfect. Then they go out with another associate, marketing CA, or me to do a spinal screening. After that, they're required to produce 2 to 3 events per week to build their marketing skills and their practice. If they can't do it, they don't qualify. It's just that simple. The mothership clinic is the only place to test associates to see if they're ready for their own office. That's also where I train clinic skills and patient management. The right person builds quickly. How do you plan out the satellite practice? My first consideration in planning a new office is identifying where the new patients will come from. As an example, I strategically picked a space in a 76-story office building that was connected to 2 other tall office towers. The lunch traffic went right by my office and screening station. We were at 186 fee-for-service visits a week in just 3 months. Honestly, I won't sign a lease for a satellite unless the path to a successful build and sale is crystal clear to both the associate and me. How do you build the satellite practice? Remember how qualified associates get qualified? They have to be good at marketing. Part of the process of planning out the new satellite office is designing the marketing, so we build everything to the "I can't wait to buy my office" level right from the beginning. By this point, the associate has proven their ability to administrate my systems under my direction while in the mothership. The DC ends up doing most of the work of launching the satellite, and that constitutes their training to be an owner. Watching and working alongside associates as they work to qualify and then as they serve as the project manager for the satellite will tell me if they're worth the risk. How do you sell the satellite practice? Only for cash. So think about your buyer. An important filter for selecting the right person is his or her credit. Financial train wrecks make terrible associates and never qualify as practice buyers. People who don't manage their own finances well don't take responsibility and often are blamers. Guess who they're going to blame for their problems? You. Of course, there are literally dozens of other questions and answers, but this is the outline of the journey. Now I have some questions for you. Do you love the way your office works? Do you think it's a shame there's only one like it? You might be ready to consider helping a strong associate into his or her own office.